Meanwhile, the AFP has turned over the jurisdiction of the Panatag Shoal to the Western Command. The AFP also says that despite the water cannon incident, Filipino fishermen should still go to the shoal. Arra Perez reports.
The Armed Forces of the Philippines is leaving the issue of filing protests against China to the Department of Foreign Affairs over the Chinese water cannon attack on the Filipinos fishing at the Bajo de Masinloc or Panatag Shoal off Zambales. AFP Public Affairs Office Chief Lieutenant Colonel Ramon Zagala said that although no one was reported hurt in the incident, it is still a clear harassment on the part of China against our local fishermen. Zagala added that diplomacy should still be maintained because a deeper tension might ensue if the complaint will be dealt with haphazardly. Last January 27, the fishermen themselves reported to the military that the Chinese Coast Guard used a water cannon to drive them away from the shoal.
What happened with the use of Chinese Coast Guard of water cannons to our fishermen is really alarming. However, we believe does not merit a military response. We have to always think about that we do not escalate the already volatile situation in the area. However, them using water cannon towards Filipino citizens is a concern that merits further discussion on how to deal in such situations.
Despite the incident, the military encouraged fishermen to stay calm and to still pursue with their fishing in the said area. Zagala said the military should do prior assessment of the situation before doing the necessary response. The Coast Guard and the Bureau of Fisheries and Aquatic Resources are also under this bracket.
These are fishermen trying to make a living through fishing and be harassed by a law enforcement vessel at that of China. I believe that the acts of China does not commensurate to what our fishermen did, who are just trying to make a living and are applying traditional routes. We have other agencies in government who are law enforcement in nature, such as the Coast Guard. We believe that the last we should look at the force we're facing with. Right now, it's the Chinese Coast Guard. I don't think if we send the Philippine Navy at this time.
Meanwhile, the AFP has turned over responsibility over Panatag Shoal to the Western Command or WESCOM from the Northern Luzon Command. WESCOM also has jurisdiction over the waters of Palawan. AFP Chief General Emmanuel Bautista himself signed the order. The need for a turnover emerged because all air and naval assets commonly used by NOLCOM would come from the island of Palawan. Through this, the WESCOM was granted a larger scope to protect the Philippine territory.
The area of Bajo de Masinloc has been transferred from the Northern Luzon Command to the Western Command. This is so to enhance our external defense capabilities, which is now being concentrated at the Western Command, and unity of effort and unity of command, so that our external defense efforts will just be under commander.
For the People's Television, this is Arra Perez.